And a few of you are not aware of me. Okay, hence I want to give you a quick background about myself. I'm Satya Kumar. I'll be your trainer and I carry close to 16 years of experience, almost. Okay. Currently, I work as a lead data scientist. I worked with Target in the past. Okay, Target is leading retail chain in USA. They are one of the core competitors to Walmart and Amazon. Okay, in USA. Even they have 1,500 plus retail chains spread across the globe. Okay. And I'm working as a, principal data scientist and business intelligence consultant for a leading US-based retail company with a development facility in Bangalore. Okay. But I'm doing currently work from home from Chennai. Okay. During my stint with various engagements, I had the opportunity to work in a variety of industries, including retail, healthcare, banking little bit, okay, as well as participated in the full life cycle of many business intelligence data science projects. And I got certifications. I'm a certified AWS cloud architect, and also I'm a certified Azure ML Studio data scientist. And also I have completed my Power BI certification, PL300 certification. Okay, and I completed my PMI certification, project management certification long back. Okay, so that is pretty much about me. Okay, let's take a quick sneak about the today's topic, what we are going to look at it in today's session. Okay, I will go in a very slow pace, guys, and if you think I'm rushing, don't worry. Okay, I will try to go in a very slow pace. Okay, don't worry. Okay, we'll start with exploring what is analytics, data analytics, and business intelligence. Okay, because if you say you're a Power BI developer or data analyst, you should be knowing what is business intelligence all about. Forget about Power BI. Okay, business intelligence, technology agnostic. Technology agnostic. Okay, that means it's a common term. Okay, it is nowhere related to a specific tool or tool. Okay, business is a common term. Okay, so under business intelligence, one of the tools is Power BI. And also, obviously, you should be knowing SQL, how to write SQL queries. Okay, that's the basic expectation from the employer. Okay, that we will see what is business in a little later. And then we will jump into understanding what is Power BI, why Power BI. Next, we will move ahead and take a look at the Power BI tools architecture. I'll show the Power BI tool, everything. Okay, I have installed it, and I'll show you the Power BI desktop tool. And also we'll take a deep dive in each components of the Power BI architecture. Okay, and okay, there is a question now. Okay, somebody is asking this question. Who is that? Yeah, Sai Sudash is asking, what do you mean by architecture? So it's kind of something like anatomy. Let's say you are a cardiologist. You should be knowing the heart anatomy very clearly, right? Which one is left ventricle, right ventricle, the valves and all, where the valves are there, everything should be knowing, right? Similarly, if you want to be a data analyst, importantly, Power BI data analyst, you should be knowing the architecture, okay? What components are there as part of this software, okay? Next one is, yeah, we will, since couple of you asked about this one, right? What are the job prospects and success stories also, we'll discuss about it. First, we'll start with understanding what is analytics. What is data? Analytics in the sense data analytics. Okay. So what is data analytics? As the name suggests, right? Data analytics. We are analyzing the data. Let's say your manager has given you the data in Excel file. Okay. He has given you the data in Excel file and he wants you to do some analysis. Okay. He has given you some data. Okay. Let's say transactions data. I will start with some simple retail example because most of them they don't have any idea about the domain. Since retail being the common domain, anyone can understand because everybody goes to grocery store. Every day we are going and purchasing there, right? So let's say you have the grocery store transaction data is available. Okay, he has given you the data. Okay, in the Excel file. Okay, in the Excel file, the data is there. So order number, you have the order number, order date, and customer ID, and product ID, category ID, and you have something as quantity units sold, and price unit, the list price. Okay, list price is selling price. Okay, and then you have the amount column. Okay, sales amount column, and you have something like tax and all, right? So all the things are there. Okay, so this is a transaction file he has given it to you. This Excel file contains 1 week data in it. 1 week data in it. But this Excel sheet has, close to, let's say hypothetically, 75,000 records are there in it. Records are there. Okay, and what he can do is he can scroll down and see the data, but he just scrolled down, and he scrolled across the Excel sheet because so many columns are there. Fine, but he was not able to gain any insights quickly. Okay, so you want to gain some insights. For that, you wants you to do some kind of analytics, create some report, right? When you share the report, yeah, sorry, let's say he asks you to create a report in Power BI. You can create a report in Excel itself, but he wants you to create a report in Power BI tool. Okay, fine. Why he wants you to create a report? He wants to do the analysis, okay, with the report which you created him, with charts, right? With charts, if you create a report, you can gain a quick insight, right? So he wants you to create the report. Like in your report, you have some kind of column chart, clustered column chart, and you have something like a bar chart. Okay, and then you have the donut chart. We'll discuss about all these things in detail in the later session. Don't worry. Okay, in the donut chart, everything you have a visually appealing report created, and you have some slicer here. Okay, and so you gave the report to him. You designed the report. He created everything. It looks so stunning. Your report, the design, everything is good. And you have given the slicer. This is slicer. What he does is in this slicer you have something region, north region, south region, east region. So what he does, he just select only the south region. All the visuals in the chart shows only the south region sales performance. And next he wants to see the north region sales performance. He just selected the north region, and he unselected the south region. Now it shows all the north region sales performance. Okay, with this report, we can interact. So sorry, right? The report, whatever you created and deliver it to him, he can interact this report with this slicer. Whatever the region he wants, he can see that. Sales performance. Again, you have another slicer where you mentioned about quarter. You can select the quarter 1, quarter 2. And you have another slicer wherein year 1, year 2, year 3, let's say 2024, 23, 22, 21. Whichever year sales performance you want to see that, you can see that. Okay. So basically, you have the bunch of data, right? Bunch of the data you have it. So you want to explore this data. Why you want to explore the data? You want to gain some insights. Why you want to gain some insights? Because once you gain the insights, you can fine-tune your business strategy, right? But you can fine-tune your business. For example, you have reports, something like this. Here you have the clustered column chart. And here you can see that each city-wise sales performance, revenue. Here you can see this, this is your Hyderabad, and this is your Chennai, and this is your let's say Bangalore sales, and this is your Pune sales likewise. The moment when you take a look at it, you can make out quickly Hyderabad is the top revenue generating city for our business. And you can see some city here, right? It's very, it's so small. Okay. And what you do is immediately you jump in here. Okay. And then you just use month, right? You have a slicer month. And what you are doing comparison, okay? And or you have quarter, okay? Quarter. So let's say Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4. What you do is you apply the filter. Q1, Q2, these two quarter you just select it. When you select this one, obviously all the charts in this report file will get refreshed to show the Q1, Q2 related sales performance. Got it? When you keep changing this one, right, the Q1, Q2, Q3, you can see that consistently all the other cities are really good. All the quarters, they have fared well, but except this city, okay? This city, the sale is not good in all the quarters. So what you can do is, you can probably discontinue your business in that specific city, or blindly you cannot discontinue this, right? You want to find out why the sales is not that good in that specific city. Are we not selling, or do we have more competitors in that specific city? Or the sales people are not good. Okay, the employees' behavior, right? In store, the employees are too rude. Okay, is that due to the attitude, or is it due to the competitors, or the price, whatever we sell it, right? Or do we have more competitors, right? So there could be various reasons. You do some kind of root cause analysis. Why in this area we are not selling well? And what you do is, after doing the complete analysis, you could see that in this area, the sales is not that good because so many competitors are there. Or maybe, right, this store is too far from the city, right? In this city, the store is there, but it is too far from the city. Hence, for the customers, it is inconvenience to visit your shop. So what you can do is, by looking at this, see, when you look at this report, you can make out that, there is something wrong here. Immediately, right, you start look at this data with the different dimensions. Quarter one, so are we doing the same thing in all the quarters? Then something wrong here. At least one quarter it is not good, because maybe, right, quarter one of this year only we have launched this store there, grocery store. Hence, it requires time for the customers to, because each city, some stores are very popular, right? So maybe, right, due to that, it may require some more time to win the customers, mind, right? So maybe distance, or maybe popularity of other stores already, they have it there. And but by looking at this, you can find out something wrong here. If you act upon it quickly, you can you can make some dramatic changes in your top line and bottom line. What do you mean by top line and bottom line? What is top line and bottom line? Revenue, right? Gross revenue. Bottom line is gross margin, right? Something like that. Or you just think around revenue and margin, okay? But now you would notice this, there is something wrong here. Instead of waiting for all the 4 quarters, within the first quarter itself, you notice this one. Or within the first or second month, you notice this one. And now it is time for you to take an action immediately. Now what you do is call the people and the store manager, everyone, why are we not doing that? And you hear the stories from them. Sir, our shop is too far from the city. And there are many stores that are situated in the residential area. Hence, people are going there more frequently. That is also the reason. What you do is, after hearing this, you plan to shift this store in, somewhere in the heart of the city, right? The moment you shift it there, again you monitor it. And after you shift it, in the next quarter, if you see something like, or at least if you see something like that, then my sale is good. With a simple story, you understood, right? How important doing the analysis. If you don't do analytics, if you don't know what is happening, things can go haywire anytime. Anytime, don't wait till the bombshell drops on your head, right? So you need to keep something like, the same things applicable for the employees also, right? Don't wait until my company sends me out, right? You need to have some kind of contingency plans, spend time to do upskilling, all the things, right? Same way business also. You need to keep monitor it. Unless you monitor it, you do not know, where you are heading, where you need to spend more time, where you need to cut down the cost, where you need to spend more. So there are situations you need to spend more. There are situations you need to cut down the cost. All the time, if you try to cut down the cost, all the time, if you spend more, it is not good. Yes, Sri Krishna, right? So, grab it. So what I am talking about is analytics, data analytics, right? So right, so gone are the days, the volume of the data were less. Nowadays, the volume of the data are very, very humongous. Okay, very, very humongous. It is all available in terms of petabytes. Petabytes, okay? Take, for example, the big box retailers like Walmart, Amazon, and Target, and Costco, all these big box retailers and wholesale retailers, right? They are generating humongous amount of data. Why? Because most of them nowadays became net savvy. Okay, net savvy. What do you mean by net savvy? Everyone knows how to use the internet. Even my maid, housemaid son, he is ordering the products online from his mobile phone. His mom says, I don't know, someone came and gave it some product to him. I don't know what he purchased, where he purchased. Okay, so everybody knows how to use the internet, and also, due to time constraints, time constraint, and at the same time, unavailability of the products in the nearby place, most of them they started ordering the product online, and adding to this discounts, right? So this store they give a lot of discount, buy one get one free offer they are giving it. Okay, so customers are attracted towards this various offers and everything. Again, you wanted to understand, which products you need to cut down the cost, or which product you need to reduce the price, which product you need to increase it, or the prices which I quoted for my products are in line with my competitors' products, at least. Okay. So there is a big topic for price elasticity. Okay, that I'm not going to discuss. First understand what is data analytics, right? Data analytics is a process of analyzing or exploring large, complex data. Okay, why do I need to analyze the data? To discover trends, patterns. As I told here, in this specific, this city is, I just say Vizag. This is a Vizag city. Okay. So in Vizag, Q1, the sale is not good. Is that the trend continuing for the next month? Yes. The sale is not that good. So maybe the urban people, rural area people, they may not, prefer the products which we sell it to them. They may be buying it from the, the smaller shops, right? They don't buy from the bigger shops, right? So there could be a number of reasons. What I do is I can see the pattern, or maybe they are there is there are some shops will become popular, right? Even though they don't give much cheaper and all the things, right? But some shops are very popular, right? So because they're favorite shops, okay. And maybe various reasons. What I do is I can see a pattern. Month one, month two, the sale is not that good. Compared to other urban shops also, right? My sale is not that good. So I need to take the timely action. Let's say after speaking to my people, I got to know that there is something wrong. I need to take an action immediately, because by looking at this, I was able to find out the pattern. So every month, there is no jump in sales. Okay, I can see a flat line here. Okay, so it's not going up, and it's in sense the business is not going up. My operating margin is shooting up. Okay, what is operating margin? The expenses, right? This employee salary and store maintenance and all the things. Okay, hence you need to take the right action at the right time by seeing the patterns or trends. Okay, and if you see, for example, Hyderabad, all the other cities, let's month one, this is the trend, and month two also, if you see something like this in Hyderabad, and I can see Chennai is somewhat on par with this, somewhat, I can see some kind of upward trend here, right? So upward, at least here it is upward trend. Okay, I can see upward trend. So these are the trend. Okay, trend patterns. So what do you mean by pattern, guys? By exploring the data, you will get to know the patterns. Can someone give me some patterns? What do you mean by pattern according to you? So maybe bank employees can tell, right, the pattern. So what do you mean by pattern? For example, I'm swiping my credit card all the time. Let's I'm very I'm a very conservative guy. I don't spend too much money, okay, in my card. For namesake, I'm holding my credit card. Okay, let's assume that way. Okay, every month maybe I spend 5,000 or 10,000. That's all. Suddenly, suddenly one specific month, there is a big transaction happen in my card, 1 lakh rupees. What happened? Forget about 1 lakh. Even if you spend 20,000 or 30,000, bigger, bigger money. If you make any bigger transaction, or if you spend more money, right, in your card than usual, you get a call from bank. Why? They found something, anomaly, something different, right? This guy, as far as his history is concerned, he spent less than 10,000 or 10,000 or less than 10,000. How come now he spent 60,000 in his card? There is something wrong. They call them, is this transaction done by you or someone else? Okay. So banks are, mining the patterns from each and every customer, not only banks, everywhere. Nowadays, on data analytics and artificial intelligence used in almost all the organizations, be it a startup or juggernaut companies. Everywhere they started using analytics. Okay, so this is one of the examples for patterns. Something wrong happened, right? So something odd. Suddenly, this guy, his transaction went high. Something, call him, ask him, and if this is not a valid transaction done by him, he can probably revoke that, isn't it? This is one of the patterns. By exploring the data only, you will get to know that, because the algorithms are keep checking the patterns behind the scene, right? The moment you spend money, it keeps checking the patterns about how much money you spend, historical patterns. Okay, so by exploring the data, you get to know the patterns. You will get to know the trends. You will explore new correlations. Okay, we'll see what is correlations, all the things, and we will see what other patterns we can get it when you explore the data, or right. So you will get to know the patterns, something like one second. Seasonal patterns. Seasonal, what do you mean by seasonal patterns? The customers are swiping their card during festival time, because festival time they want to buy many products. They need to buy clothes, they need to buy new clothes, yeah, right. So they need to buy many puja related items. Okay, they need to spend more, right? So the festival time, they're spending more on their card. So that specific time, if you give any offer, right? So obviously, let's each customer, you think they are holding only one card. Okay, so let's in my case, right, I'm holding 5 credit card. Okay, and what I do is, whichever card, I like it, I use it. Okay, but there are some bank, they give the discount. If you go and buy this in this shop, or if you buy this product in Amazon, will give you HDFC Bank, they give some discount, right? If you buy a mobile phone, they will give some discount. Not all the cards are giving discount, right? So once you, as a bank employee, once you get to know the festival season, right? You know very well the seasonal pattern, right? So the customers are spending more during festival time, and also they are using their credit card more frequently, and they're spending more using their card, but they have multiple cards, multiple banks cards. How do I make sure that the customer to spend their money using my card only, right? So by coming up with these kind of offers, right, festival offers, all the things, right, will help you to boost your revenue. What are the other seasonal patterns? For example, customers, they buy clothes, winter clothes, sweaters, all the things during winter season. Summer season, do you think people will buy sweater? No. The summer seasonal patterns. These are the example for seasonal patterns. I'm talking about patterns, guys. So you will get to know that here in the winter season, they buy this one, the summer season, they buy this one, and day of the week patterns, right? Day of the week pattern, something like, let's say let's say if you see in USA and other foreign countries, both husband and wife, they go to work. Okay. And this is, let's say you took 6 months data, and then you aggregated it, you summarized it, and the y-axis, you plotted the sales. Okay. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay. And Monday, your sale is something like that. And Tuesday, your sale is something like this. And Wednesday, you can see something like that. And Thursday also you see something like that. But Friday, it is jumping little high. And Saturday, you can see this one. And Sunday, you can see this one. So what do you understand? What kind of pattern you can see that? You can see that quickly. Saturday and Sunday, the sale is more because most of the family members are working people, working couples. Hence, they can afford to visit the mall during the weekends. Okay. Again, this one will vary from, from one location to another location. So if you see the urban and rural area, it is different. But if you see the cosmopolitan, metropolitan cities, you can see this kind of trend. Saturday, Sunday, this is the pattern you can find it, right? So Saturday, Sunday, weekend, the sale is more. This is called day of the week pattern. Right? This is day of the week patterns. Okay, now as a manager, you have seen it. Saturday, Sunday, the sale is more. Good. So what kind of action you come up? This is the insight. So this is the pattern. You can see it here. The insight, what you are getting it. Hey, Saturday, Sunday, my sale is, people are coming more to my shop. And, but in general, Saturday, Sunday sale is more. So I see it's not that, I have my retail store available in that specific city. Multiple stores are there. You announce an offer, right? So we are going to give discount on so and so products. Buy one, get one free. And how many of you familiar with DMart in India? So Bangalore, right? Whenever I'm in Bangalore, I go to DMart. The prices are so cheap there. Okay. And right, why? Even weekends, right? They slash the prices like anything. Okay. They reduce the prices like anything because weekends more people are visiting, and there could be chances the customers may go to different shops, right? So to attract them, I give offers. This is action plan one. Next action, what you are going to do after seeing this? Now we understood weekend sale is more. What is the thing that you do? What is the next thing that you are going to do? What is the next simple common sense? What you are going to do? Let's say you are a store manager. What are you going to do? You are going to stock up more during the weekends. Because once the customer walk into a store, they should not get disappointed, right? Even the essential items, if that is not available during, because the sale is more, obviously you will run out of the stock sooner. Let's say morning, all the people or most of the customers visited, they bought all the essential items. Afternoon, you're running out of stock. Right? Afternoon customers, those customers visit your shop during afternoon, they feel disappointed, right? So this guy announced offer all the things. I visited, so they're disappointed. Next time, what they do? They go to your competitor shop. This guy is always busy, always says, no stock, no stock. Simply he says offer, right? And maybe it's a scam, right? So who have seen, right? I don't want to waste my time going there, and they go somewhere else. So make sure that you stock up adequate products, at least the essential products, you stock up more. This is action item 2. Stock up more items. See how doing analytics helps you to come up with the right action at the right time, right? Taking up the right action at the right time is very, very important. Number one is, so the offers, right? Different offers. Like many shops are there. Many guys, they have their stores, retail stores, and even they give offers, right? Your offers should be highly competitive, only then the chances are high that the customers will come to your shop. Offers and customers experience. Do you think customers are only price sensitive? Yes, customers are price sensitive. At the same time, the customer experience should also be good, right? So all the items are available on time, and the store staffs are so supportive and helpful. right? They will see all the things, store experience, right? The customer's experience also important. And next one is you will see how to improve the customer experience. Probably you can deploy more staffs during the weekend, right? Probably you can add additional staffs or deploy additional staffs during weekends so that they can help your customers when they need any help. Okay. So that will improve your customer's experience. Oh, if I go to the store, the staffs are so friendly. Okay. Even if the cost is a little bit more, right? $5 or $3 more, let it be there because they are so friendly. If I ask anything, they can help me out. Right. So these are the action plan that you can come up. But when you deploy more stops, obviously you need to pay more, right? But during the weekdays, Wednesday and Thursday sale is not that good. Probably you can scale down, which means decrease the number of steps so that you can cut down the cost. See, doing analytics, how it helps you to cut down the cost and when to deploy more steps. When you deploy more steps here, obviously it will improve the customer's experience. More the customer experience, that's the key driver for increasing your or boosting your sales, isn't it? And also, stock, right? You don't stock up too much on Wednesday and Thursday because it's a midweek. Nobody is going to come. All the customers are busy. So, now most of the IT companies, they operate hybrid mode. In Bangalore, I've seen most of the companies, right? Tuesday through Thursday, Tuesday and Thursday, they have offices. Uh, Tuesday, Wednesday, right? Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. So they have office. In the case of hybrid work mode, these 3 days they are busy. Traffic is hectic. Due to traffic, also they cannot go to the mall. They cannot come to the store, right? And all the 3 days, the roads are heavily packed with the traffic in Bangalore. I'm talking about, okay, and hybrid mode. So what happens? No business. Science don't very low business. People nearby mall only or shop only they come and buy, or senior citizens they come, but the sales is not that way. Hence, don't stock up too much. Importantly, the perishable items don't stock up during these days. What do you mean by perishable items? Onion, right? All the onion, all the other perishable items, right? If you stock up more, what will happen? Let's say you stock up more on Tuesday and Wednesday and Thursday. By the time when it comes, right, when it reaches Thursday, all these items may get spoiled. It will not be fresh. If you stock up more also, what will happen? You will end up losing money, right? So hence you need to plan well. How much should I stock up? When should I stock up more? When should I stock up more? Overstocking is also a problem. Understocking is also a problem. See, we have done so many things here just with this simple report. Okay, this report has 6 months data in it. For the last 6 months, I can see that this is what is happening. It's not that, 1 week. See, based on 1 week data alone, we cannot decide, isn't it? Let's say if you have a chest pain, that doesn't mean you have an heart attack, right? The doctor will ask you, right? So how long it lasted? It just lasted for 2 seconds, sir. That is not attack, get out. Similarly, right? 1 week data, we don't take it. We take 6 month data, do the analysis. Last 6 months, this is the pattern. We can see that. Monday it goes, but the Saturday, Sunday it is in peak, and Monday, Tuesdays, it is going down, gradually going down. Wednesday and Thursday, you could see a valley. It went down. Okay, so cool. So now we understood at least what is pattern, right? This is weekend, the sale is more, that is the pattern, right? Or that is the trend, okay? And right, and what other patterns you guys, so let's bank people, why don't you tell me, give me some example related to your banking thing, bank staffs. Yeah, I will unmute you. So don't be shy, everybody is here to learn, right? Here, nobody is great, nobody is less. Okay. So you may have, you know more than me, certain things, right? Certain things I know more than you. That doesn't mean, right, we are good. So you can just open up and tell me any patterns. Why don't you open up and tell me some interesting patterns? promotion driven app
Yeah.
patterns, right? Yeah, tell me, go ahead, please. Yeah.
So here we have mostly with credit cards. Say we will observe the pattern, like if somebody is, using card more for fuel. So
Mhm.
maybe in that quarter or something, we will introduce more fuel-based cards, or we will give more offers for fuel. Like you learn so and so reward points, or for every reward point for fuel spent, so and so amount can be redeemed. So like that.
Excellent, excellent. Okay, any other pattern? Any other interesting patterns? Yeah, the seasonal pattern itself we can tell, right? So back to school shopping. So now let's the school, let's say July month, the schools are reopened, right? So all these parents are busy with buying the stationery items. Okay, so back to school offers or summer clearance sales, right? Summer clearance sales. Because of the clearance sales, they want to empty their inventory. Hence, they come up with something like clearance sale, right? So summer sale or clearance sale. Likewise, different types of strategy they come up. That specific time, obviously, the sale will be more, right? Clearance sales, right? It is not that always. Don't think season means winter season, summer season, festival season, right? There are some cases they wanted to clear their inventory because there are certain products they kept it on a longer duration. They wanted to clear the inventory. They are okay to sell it at the throwaway price, right? So in that case, the sale is more during the clearance sale. And again, something like buy one, get one free options, promotions, limited time offers, right? The sale is, we have an offer. The Flipkart, they announce big billion sales. That will be there for, 3 to 4 days, I think so, right? I don't know exact number of days, but it's a, shorter duration, limited time offers. That time, the mobile phone prices are so cheaper, right? They give a lot of discounts. Sorry, it's not that so cheap. They give a lot of discounts. Okay, so because of the limited time offers, you can see a surge in sales. Okay,
Flight tickets as well during, summer holidays, vacation trips, and flight
exactly.
tickets
Excellent example.
goes
And
down.
also rooms. Many customers they book the rooms, hotels, right? During the vacation time, school vacation time, all the things. Okay, and then bundle promotions. What do you mean by bundle promotion? The retail, this is a common thing. If you buy multiple products, let's say you buy 3, get 1 free, right? Get 1 free, right? So like bundle promotions and something like trade-in promotions, cross-selling promotions. Okay, what do you mean by cross-selling process? In the bank, you do it, right? What is cross-selling?
Yes, yes.
You
So
take
you come for something, and we will try to, indulge some other product. We'll try to place some other product as well along with the product that you wanted to buy.
exactly. Give me some product name, no?
Say you're going to purchase, you wanted to, look for a two-wheeler or something. So
Okay,
I will tell you there is an offer for an EMI for your two-wheeler and all stuff, and you are okay to buy. And again, I'll say, why don't you go with a credit card, so that you can also buy a two-wheeler with the credit card offer, as well as you can convert into an EMI.
excellent
So there
example.
I'm selling my two-wheeler as well as the EMI as well as the credit card.
Excellent, right? So other example is the insurance also, right? Once we go for the credit card, the insurance people keep calling me, sir, why don't you go for life insurance? Why don't you go for health insurance? All the things, right?
Yeah, in
So
banking,
we try to cross
insurance
it.
is the most common product where we bundle frequently.
Which one?
Where we try to bundle insurance. We try to bundle insurance only. In banking.
Ah, that's the pain for me. Once we go for any credit card, right? They keep calling me, sir. Insurance is free. Congratulations, right? You have a great offer, and you have some insurance offer, everything, right? So that you bundle together, right? So these are the examples for cross selling. By selling one product, you try to sell another product along with that. Okay, these are the example cross-selling promotions. That time, what will happen? Obviously, you can see a surge in your sales, right? So these are the common trends you can see. Let's say you're launching a campaign, right? You are launching a campaign, you are giving some offers, everything. And at the end of the campaign, right, probably after 10 days after the campaign, you take all the data, you analyze it, right? So we have given offer, which products, we sold well, right? Which products we sold well. And yeah, we have given the offer. Many, the sales went high. And what about the margin? Right, there are some products you sell more, right? That's some products you sell more, the volume is more, the sales volume is more, but the margin is, only this much. There are some products, high margin products, even though the sale is not on par with this one, this is A and B. B sales volume is not on par with A. It is, little lesser than the product or category A, but the margin is really good, right? So margin is, more than this product is. So these are the patterns you will tend to know that, right? So these are the high margin products. Probably you do some kind of customer segmentation or store segmentation. And then what you do is you promote your products by coming up with some tailor-made offerings, right? So, but the whole idea is, yeah, high margin products, you try to sell it to those stores where the sales is more, right? Let's say in specific mobile phone store, in a specific location, the sale is more. The average sales per square foot is very high, and the margin is also high. So in those kind of locations, you can sell your high margin products there also. Okay. And again, the high-end products, you segment the thing, everything, right? The customer also. The high-income group people, middle-income group people, low-income group people. You try to sell all the iPhone related brands, right? High-end mobiles in the high-income group people's area, right? So that kind of thing. Let's Besant Nagar, Anna Nagar in Chennai, right? So very rich people are living there. So in those stores, you put all the things. Let's say there are some areas, if you keep the high-end products, the sale is not good, your money will get locked, right? So you need to clear the inventory. What it is, you just do the analysis, which area the demand is more, right? Just in time, right? Analysis also we have to do it. So in specific store, they need 2 Apple mobile iPhones. So immediately you redistribute from here to, from this location, another location, you can send it, right? So you need to, that's why everything is interconnected, right? So the network, LAN, WAN, everything is coming into picture. Everything is interconnected. We do analysis every now and then. Unless you do analysis, you will not be able to survive in this highly competitive world. And also, right, we do analysis with respect to the, let's say somebody wants to, somebody wants a loan. But for bank, if they offer more loan to the customers, they get more profit compared to credit cards, right? Let's say they offered more customers the credit cards, but the customers are smarter customers, and if they make the payment on time, bank will not be, we will not get more profitable, right? Bank is not profitable in that case. But when it comes to loan, every month you have to pay interest along with the principal amount. Am I correct? Right? So in that case, the question here is, can I approve the loan to everyone just because it's one of the profitable product, right? Two-wheeler loan and home loan, personal loan. Can I close my house and approve it? You cannot, right? So you need to do analysis. Which customers are potential customers? Whom can I offer the loan? Whom can I approve the loan? Whom can I decline the loan, right? So for you do analysis there also, right? So these are the examples for analytics. So nowadays, the volume of the data are very, very huge. That's why, many sophisticated softwares are, came up, the Hadoop and everything, right? So with that, we can do a lot of analysis. Now the advanced, and it's like, now generative AI is gaining a lot of popularity. You don't require, the physical staff to respond customers' queries in the chat. So, almost if you 2 centuries back or one and a half centuries back, what happened? Every website have the chat. Okay, if the customer asks, someone has to sit there and they have to type it, answer it. Okay, now it is not. It replaced everything. The artificial intelligence. Okay, the chatbot itself as an intelligence to answer the question. I know I believe all of you are familiar with ChatGPT, right? You ask any question, it gives you the relevant, coherent, cohesive response on time, right? So, okay, next we will take a look at what is business intelligence. Okay, before we jump in there, let me quickly summarize what is data analytics. Data analytics is the process of analyzing or exploring the data. Nowadays, the volume of the data are very huge. Okay, no matter the volume of data is high or low, end of the day, data analytics needs to be performed. That became a DNA of any industry, right? You take any business, that the performing analytics is part of the DNA. Okay. By doing the data analytics, you will get to know the patterns, customers' buying behavior, right? Which customers are buying what product. For example, a newly married couple, right? They visit the shop and they buy, they want to set up their house, right? They want to buy all the new items, right? They buy furnitures and they buy appliances, everything. So after a year, we can see that, the lady, the same couple, right? They come and buy baby related products. Okay, maybe, right? So they are they are giving birth to a baby, right? So see, they buy products. So the month one, what product they buy it when the baby grows 6 months, proactively to send the offers to those specific couples, so that they will be so surprised. Man, how come the shop knows my baby is 6 months or 8 months old, right? They send the products relevant to that specific age. Okay, so that and with offers that will improve the customer experience. Obviously, they will order it from your shop. Okay, now you understood what is data analytics, and by doing data analytics, what is the advantages we discussed. Okay, and next one is the business intelligence. What is business intelligence? Business is nothing but set of processes, tools, and architectures using which you can process your data, and with the process data, you create the report. Once you create the report, you can gain insights. So set of processes and tools and technologies and the architecture. So that is what business intelligence is all about. Okay, using which, as part of business intelligence, there are two aspects. One is the data cleaning, data pre-processing. Other one is reporting. Okay, a simple question to you all. Let's say I call in my office, right? I call two of my Power BI developers and I tell them, hey, I need region-wise sales performance with margins. I want to see the margins and then price markdowns, everything. Okay. And I tell another guy, hey, I want to see the customer segmentation. Can you create the reports? Okay. And can you send it to me in 2 hours? What is the best, what is the prerequisite to create the report? You see, you have the software, everything is available, right?
Data.
In case data is very much important. Without data, what can you do, right? You will ask me immediately, I need the data. Okay, I have given you the data. You have the data in your hand. Can you create the report? Can you close your eyes and create the? No, right? You take a look at the data. Is this data sufficient enough for you to create the report? Or is this data clean data or not? Does this data contains duplicate records? Or does it contains any inconsistent values in it? You do some analysis, data analysis, not the business data. You analyze the data with respect to the quality, right? The quality of the data is good or not. Because my manager asked last 2 quarters sales performance, but this data set has only the 1.5 quarters data in it. You need to go back and ask him, you have given me only 1.5 quarters data, but you want 2 quarters performance, sales performance. You want me to create the report with 2. The completeness of the data is not there. You go back and ask him, sir, you give me the 2 quarters data, only then I can go ahead and create it. Or you tell me, with the available data, can I go ahead and create? If he says, no, I will give you remaining data, and then you start do the work. Fine. So data is available. Data is one of the important prerequisite. Pre-processing data is very, very important. Cleaning the data. Okay, that is what they call the data engineering or data cleaning. I just write it here. As part of business, there are two important streams. One is the data pre-processing. They use different terms for this one, so, but the common term is ETL, extract, transform, load the data. Okay, once your data, let's say data is available, you did the data cleaning, everything. And next one is the reporting part. Right, so there are two aspects that falls under. So again, there are different reporting tools are available like Power BI and Tableau, and you have ClickSense and Cognos, business of likewise, many reporting tools are available. But this is a common term, okay? Reporting, and everything falls under the reporting. But reporting and ETL, these two falls under business intelligence. Okay, if you are good in data pre-processing, ETL tools like Informatica, it's one of the popular tools. Informatica and SSIS, Microsoft, the SSIS tool, and Ab Initio, likewise different ETL tools are available. Okay, and if you are familiar with the combination of ETL tool as well as the reporting tool, then you can you can plan your career for BI architect, business intelligence architect. Okay, fine. So now you understood the ETL and reporting. These two streams falls under business intelligence. Okay, I explained to you what is business and is all about. I know these are the two different streams falls under the set of processes, and tools and technologies, and then the architecture. Set of processing tools and architecture forms part of your business intelligence. With business intelligence, once you define all the things, right, you create the report to gain the insight. Okay, I just relate this with some simple analogy for you guys to understand. Okay, for example, you want to prepare some your favorite item. For example, you want to prepare chicken biryani. Okay, vegetarians, please bear with me. Okay, chicken biryani. Okay, so for that, what are the ingredients required, right? You go and buy all, let's say you buy, chicken, and then you go and buy all the necessary ingredients to prepare your favorite dish. Once you buy all your ingredients, that's kind of a set-up process, right? What are the things that are needed, right? You buy all the, things, and then you take it to your kitchen. This is where you do all the cleaning, everything. You need to clean your chicken, everything. Right, all the pieces you need to clean it, and then you need to mix all the necessary ingredients with the proper ratio, and you mix it and keep it for 30 minutes or 1 hour, and then only you are good to go with preparing your your favorite dish, right? So here this is kind of your data are not available in a single place or single source in the real world scenario. In the enterprises, data are available different places, like chicken is available one shop, and the grocery items are in the right, so it's all available somewhere, and you need to buy some vegetables, all the things, right? So likewise, the data is not available in a single place. It is all available in different places. You need to take all the data, you need to identify all the source system data, and then you need to bring it to your staging area, or something called staging area. This kind of a staging area is kind of a temporary area. Okay, you combine all the data, you consolidate all the data, and then you aggregate the data, you remove the duplicated records, you address any inconsistency in your data. Once your data is clean, and then you will load it into your data warehouse. There is something called data warehouse. We will discuss it in detail later point in time. This data warehouse consists of all the pre-processed data. So you are a report consumer. You are using Power BI tool to to pull the data from your data warehouse and create the reports here. Okay. So here, let's say this is what your source system data, right? So let's say, like I said, told you, right? Chicken is available in one shop, and the grocery items are available in other shop, and provisional items and vegetables are available in some other shop, right? So likewise, the data are available in different source systems. In the case of real world scenario, the enterprises, let's say you have something called Oracle ERP, right? ERP database is there, Oracle application, that data is stored here. So in this Oracle ERP, you have similar Oracle projects, and your costing and finance, everything is available here. And apart from this, you have different data. There are some Excel data, the Excel file data is available. Let's say you want to do some kind of vendor analysis. Let's say you are a manufacturer. To produce your product, right, end product, you need to buy spare parts. For example, simple example, fan, right? You are a fan manufacturer. Just because you are fan manufacturer, you don't manufacture all the spare parts, screws and bolts and nuts, right? Everything you don't manufacture, you buy it from various vendors. And then what you do is assemble it, and then you put some paint and everything, and then and then put it inside a box, right? Put it in a box, and then you put some label on top of it, right? Attractive label, and then you sell it to the customers. So in order to produce a fan, you need to buy raw materials from various vendors. What you do is you want to do some vendor analysis. Which vendor offers the best quality raw materials and cheaper price, and at the same time delivery time. So those which vendors delivers the raw materials on time. See, the quality is good, price is cheaper, but they take a 1 month time to deliver it. Time to market is very important, right? If you delay it, what will happen? Your end customers will not buy it from, they'll cancel the order, they go and buy it from somewhere else, right? So here there are three parameters. One is the cost, cheaper cost, the cost should be cheaper, and the quality, cost, quality, and the timeliness. Within the shorter period can the deliver? Yes. So you get the quote from various vendors in the form of Excel file, in the form of XML file, and there are some people, they give the data in EDA, electronic data, and some people share the data via REST API. Okay, REST means they say, hey, in my website, this is the API is available. You can use this API to pull the products data. Okay, something like that. Okay, for example, let's say you have some programming. Let's say Python programming language, but you want to take all the tweets from the Twitter. Now it is called X Space, right? Twitter got renamed the X, and we want to pull all the tweets to do some kind of analysis. For that, they give some API. Okay. Similarly, some APIs they give it. You can go and use their API to go and pick up the data from their website for all the required raw materials prices. You can go and pick up from their website. So that they share some API, some vendors they use they give the data in electronic data interchange format, Excel format, and some they give the data in JSON. So the type of the source systems are completely different. JSON, XML, Excel, EDS. But maybe the code, even the codes also, right? Yeah, maybe the all you need is you need the raw material product name, and then units and the price, everything you want it, and then delivery do time, everything. These are the important details that you need. So in that case, what you need to combine all this data, and then you store it in a consolidate all the data and store it in a single file. But the challenge here is not all the files in the same format, but still you have Power BI like tools. You can use any type of data, and you can, lot of connectors are available. With that, you can pull the data from all these different types of files and store it in a staging area, and this is a temporary area, and you do data processing or something like that. Okay, but when it comes to Power BI, simply you pull all the data and load it into a you load it into a Power BI desktop as a table. Power BI, what it does is, irrespective of the type of the file, when you load it into Power BI, it will consider everything as a table. And your objective is, you want to combine all the vendors' prices for each raw materials and put it in a single table, so that your analysis will be more effective, right? All the vendors say you want to do some kind of, you want to do some kind of analysis. You want to sort the data in descending order with respect to the price. So this guy is price is cheaper and duration is cheaper and quality. How do you measure the quality? Maybe the feedbacks, right? You extracted some feedbacks and past feedbacks and past historical data. You have it, based on which also you can see that you can decide, yeah, this vendor is good, so we can award this contract to so and so person, right? So in this case, the data are available in different source systems. It has to come from different people, and you need to combine everything, put it there. So that is what you do it as part of ETL. Okay, E stands for extract the data, and then you transform the data, and then load the data into your table or something like that. Okay. So when it comes to Power BI, so this, but when it comes to business intelligence, there is something called data warehouse. Okay, I'm not going to discuss everything in the first session. You will get confused. Simple common sense, right? Like you buy all the related products to prepare a chicken biryani. You take it to your kitchen and then you clean it and mix it. Same way, you take all the different thing and then you put combine, clean everything and then put it here. So while combining all the data on a single table, maybe there could be chances the duplicate records can come here. And after you load the consolidate the data on a single table, you check, do you have any duplicate records? Remove that. In case of any missing values or anything or duplicate records, you address it. Okay, all the thing you fix it. Once your data is, once you have the consolidated data, on top of that, if you build your report, it makes sense. You can do, you can get a comprehensive idea about all the vendors' prices in their delivery schedule, everything. Okay. Okay, now the question is, okay, now I explained to you there is something called staging area, right? So you need a staging area, temporary area to clean it and then load it into another data warehouse. Okay. So that is what we do it traditionally when it comes to business intelligence. Okay. You have something called source system. Source system. Like I said, different files, right? Different files are there. Okay. You have Excel file, JSON file, everything. Source system, and you have something called data warehouse, data warehousing. Okay, so what we do is most of the time, we as a report developer, we hit the data warehouse to create the reports because this has all the clean data in it. Okay, this is my source system. It contains variety of files, different types of files, and volume of the data is right. Maybe more, and we don't load the data from the source system directly into data warehouse. Instead, like you take all the items to your kitchen, right? So we have something called staging area. The staging area we do, it's a temporary area. It contains reasonably less amount of data. And here do all kind of data transformation, cleaning everything. And then all the cleaned data you load it into. This is where this is where you extract all the data. And then you do the transformation. The T comes into the staging area. In the kitchen, you are doing data clean. That's what you are, sorry, the you clean your all the items, right? Mixing all things, you do it. So that is kind of your staging area. This is where you do the data transformation. Once you clean the data, processing the data, you load it into data warehousing. This is the typical business intelligence architecture. Here, you need to decide what tools that needs to be used to extract the data. What tool should I use it to do the data transformation? What tool should I use it to load the data? If I buy different tools, obviously the cost is more. I cannot use open source. Open source, they cannot support in case something breaks or something goes wrong. Okay, everything is, all the data are critical. All the reports needs to be generated. So there are some reports are high critical report that needs to be generated in a matter of seconds. So let's say there is a fraudulent transaction happen in your bank. You need to get to know instantly, which transaction is fraud. You want to flag it immediately, right? If it takes your system, let's say you have some network problem, something breaks, that's all right. You don't have any control to mitigate the risk, right? So you need to decide what architecture is required. So here tools, right? So yeah, sorry, the tool, I'm talking about the tools. For data transformation, you need to use some tool, and different tools. If you use it, obviously the licensing cost is high. You cannot use open source free softwares because it cannot support, because yours is a mission critical. If something goes wrong, it is going to have a serious impact on my business. Okay, fine. But I'm going to buy a proprietary software. Fine. But do I need to buy 3 different software? Is there any software which supports all things? What Microsoft says is, what it claims is, with the Power BI desktop, you can extract the data, you can do the data transformation, you can do all the 3 things, you can do it. Though Microsoft says you can do all the 3 ETL tasks, but when it comes to data transformation, especially the huge volume of the data, the performance is slow. Okay, there are some transactions you cannot do it using Power BI. It has limitations in it. Like every tool has its limitations, Power BI also has its own limitations. You cannot process humongous amount. However, you can write SQL queries at the here, right? So instead of using Power BI to do the data transfer for everything, and you can use SQL query, stored procedure, or some ETL tools like Informatica, SSIS tools. You can do the data pre-processing. Okay. Anyhow, we'll discuss everything later point in time. And going back to the definition of business intelligence, set of processes. Business is nothing but set of processes. What do you mean by set of process? Combine all, pull all the data from different source systems. Okay. And then tools, and what tools should I use it, define it, what architecture do I need it. Okay. For example, if I don't use staging area, if I load the data directly here, what will happen? This data warehouse will contain historical data. Okay. You store take for example the case of bank, right? You have 50 years of data or 100 years of data in it, right? Huge volume of data. If you the volume of data is very huge. On top, if you do the data transformation, data cleaning, data pre-processing, it will literally slow down the reporting performance. Hence, what they did, they came up with some architectural design. Don't load the source system data directly in database. Load all the day-to-day data transaction into a temporary area. Since this temporary area will have less number of data, less duration of the data, you do the data with less volume of data. If you do the data pre-processing, it will be fast. See, if I give you a small paper, right? In the small paper, I wrote 3 persons' name. And another paper, I wrote 1,000 people's name. If I give the small paper, and these 2 papers, if I give it to you, and if I ask you the people name, you can remember quickly that the small paper, what was the 3 persons' name, I wrote it, right? But the bigger list, very difficult to remember. Similarly, like systems, when you have huge volume of data, the performance will be slowed down. Hence, we don't do anything here. We have a temporary area called staging area. This is where we do the data cleaning, everything. Okay. And the volume of the data is less. And also we do the data transformation, everything here itself. And once we clean the data, we load it here. Okay. So this is the typical data warehouse or business intelligence. But again, right, this kind of architecture. So do I need to have the staging area? Okay, staging area is required very much. Do I need to use any database for this? Yes, you can use data. Which database? Oracle or SQL Server? In my company, we are using all Microsoft related products. Hence, better we'll go with Microsoft products so that I will not have the managing multi-vendor headaches. Okay. Each vendor, the terms and conditions are different, right? So better I go ahead with one single vendor. So Microsoft product, I buy the SSIS tool to do the data transformation, everything. Or better, my volume is less. Better, it's not that high. Better you can go for Power BI itself. You can do data transfer, everything itself. Okay. So set of processes and tools. What kind of database, like Oracle, all the things, right? Tools and technologies, right? And architecture. Do I need to have the staging area? Staging area, falls under your architecture. Okay. So what kind of architecture? If I don't have the staging area, if I do it directly here, and if I do it, it will literally slow. So hence, business is nothing but set up process, how to pull the data from different sources, how to schedule what time the data should get loaded in my staging area, scheduling, everything, right? Set up process, and then tools, what software that I need, architecture, right? Defining the architecture. With the combination of all the 3 things, right? We will create the reports. Okay. So collecting the data, and you forget about the modeling data at this moment, okay? Pre-process the data, and then once your data is clean, right? You collect the data from different types of system, a text file, Excel file, and the database, and then different sources you collected, and then you pre-process data. And once you clean the data, you are good to create the reports. Once you create the reports, you can gain the insights by looking at the reports, right? So this is your raw data, converting your raw data to insights. You do it as part of raw data to insights. You do it as part of end-to-end thing. You do it as part of business intelligence. Okay. So to summarize, business is nothing but the set of processes, tools, and technology using which we convert the raw data into meaningful insights. So these are, simple, the sample dashboard. So here you can see that it's kind of insurance dashboard. Okay. So here you will find the KPIs, number of customers, number of policies, premium amount, claim amount, right? These are called KPIs. What do you mean by KPIs? Key performance indicators. I just relate this with our human body. Okay. So what is vital parameters when it comes to human? Heart rate, right? Heart rate, blood pressure, sugar. All these things should be, it should be normal, right? For example, if the heart rate is more than 100, you are in trouble. If the heart rate is less than 50, you are in trouble. Less than 60 itself, trouble, right? So similarly, right? So how they define this one? If the heart rate is less than this, you are in trouble, because based on the past history, right? If the heart rate goes this one, if the heart rate goes something beyond this, then the patient must be having some heart problem or blood pressure, something else. Similarly, when it comes to business, they define some metrics, which is nothing but KPIs. Okay, number of customers. With this, they measure their business performance. Like how we use the vital parameter like heart rate, blood pressure. With that we measure the person's health, whether the person is healthy or not. His heart rate, his blood pressure is okay, good, but his heart rate is very high, something wrong, right? All the three parameters, this, for the sake of argument, right? All the three parameters good, then he is good. Similarly, when it comes to organization, they have the vital parameters, something like metrics or KPIs. They measure it, how many number of customers we acquired or onboarded so far in this quarter. So compare with the previous quarter. The previous quarter, we have 5,000 customers. In this quarter, we have onboarded 9,130. Were really good, right? With that, they measure it. How many number of, they measure their business success with these metrics. Again, these metrics vary from one department to another department, one business to another business. So number of policies, how many policies, we sold it, right? And how much premium amount we collected in this quarter, and what is the claim amount? And again, you can see the different colors. You have some green color and amber color and some blue color. So each color has its own meaning. Employed people, right? It gives you the breakdown of, each parameters thing, right? So 62% of employed people, were my customers. And those customers, their contribution is more, right? So 27,093 policies we sold it, out of which how many of them are employed, unemployed, and others, right? So the employed people's contribution is more here. Okay, fine. And the premium amount, yes, and the claim amount, how much money claimed by the customers so far in this quarter, and how much premium amount they paid. So when they look at this, they can gain an insight quickly. They get to know where they stand currently, right? If the claim amount is, since the claim amount is less than this one, yeah, we are in the better off position. Very good. Right. Similarly, we have different reports, right? This is called, kind of a dashboard. These dashboards will show all the important reports. Okay. And this is your customers by policies. Again, it gives you the breakdown of policies by customers and vehicle insurance, the premium received, right? The breakdown of premium received by different types of costs, okay? And claimed amount by slang, right? All these things. And again, you have the map here, right? So complaints by state, which By looking at this, you can quickly make out how in which state the more complaints we received, the Oregon and California, right? So it gives you an insight quickly, no matter how much volume of data you have, irrespective of the volume of the data. But when you look at the report, right, you can gain an insight quickly. Instead of looking at the table or data, if you look at these visuals, you can gain insight quickly, right? There is a saying, a picture is worth 1,000 words, correct? So you can create stunning dashboards and reports in Power BI. Next one is, what is Power BI? What is Power BI? Power BI is a reporting tool. Can we say like that? Power BI is Microsoft product. It is a self-service business intelligence tool. It's a data visualization tool, and it is a self-service. What do you mean by self-service business intelligence tool? Even a person with less programming background, or let's with a less technology background, can also create a report in Power BI. Okay, so you yourself can, let's say you are a functional expert. You are a functional expert. You yourself can go ahead and create the reports without depending on the IT department. For example, if you look at Walmart, I work with various clients. There is someone called Intuit, and Walmart I work, and Target, right? So different customers, right? So here, so they have something called IT department, information technology, and they have some business department. Even I think, right, banking people, right? You must be having IT division, separate IT division. You have the functional experts, right? And sales people, right? Sales and marketing people. They're all falling under business team, right? So let's say you want to create a report, right? So once you need a report, because after seeing the report, you want to take some decision, okay? And in that case, you need to contact the IT department, because they are the one good in creating the reports, technical folks, okay? You need to contact them to create the reports, based on your requirement. So in that case, if the IT team is already busy with creating the reports for various other department, you need to wait. But with Power BI tool, you yourself can jump in and create a report. Okay, now Kiran thinks, then why the hell should I take up the training from you? If Power BI is that much simple, why should I spend 3 months time with you? Because you can create the simple report on your own, okay, without depending on the IT team. Okay, the training why you need is you wanted to perform advanced analytics. Simple analytics alone not sufficient. You want to perform that situation, you need the training. Okay, but if you want to create a simple report, right? Let's say you have only one Excel file or 2 Excel file, the max. You yourself can jump in and create. It's that much simple to learn it, okay? Or way to create a simple reports, okay? But complex reports obviously requires a lot of technical, knowledge, everything. But when it comes to Power BI, you don't have to write so many lines of code. A low code, and there are some cases no code, drag and drop. That's all, okay. And also the Power BI tool offers cloud-based services. In your Power BI desktop tool, okay, it's an open source tool. Power BI is kind of an open source. Okay, it's a Microsoft product, but they don't charge you anything when it comes to licensing for the Power BI desktop tool. You can go ahead and download it from the Microsoft website at free of cost. Okay, and there is no trial period, guys. You can use it as long as you want it. Okay, unlike Tableau and other tools, right? It's absolutely free. Tableau also they give it, but it is you can use it only for limited time, 15 days also, right? The trial version, and it is not a trial version. They give you the full-fledged tool. Okay, you can go ahead and use it as long as you want it. Okay, and let's say you create the reports, everything in your local laptop in your Power BI desktop, but you want to share the report to the people across the globe. Okay, so in that case, you can publish your report to the cloud. Okay, so once you publish your report to your cloud, people across your enterprises, those have access or those are having access or privileges to access your report, they can access it across the globe. So hence, Power BI offers the cloud-based services. Next, the other important question is why Power BI? Why there is a lot of hype around Power BI? So why not other tools like Tableau and others? Why people or customers are running after Power BI? The first and foremost reason why customers are running after Power BI is cost. Cost is one of the important parameters, right? The cost is very cheaper, okay? And when it comes to Power BI desktop, it is absolutely free. But when it comes to Power BI cloud service, it involves licensing cost. But again, there is something called Pro license, Power BI Pro license. It costs just $10 per user per month. That's all, guys. Per month, just they charge you $10 compared to other reporting tool, right? It is far cheaper. But the Power BI cloud service, they offer 60 days trial period for the cloud service, okay? And after 60th day, obviously you need to go for either the pre license or premium. Premium license little costlier, okay? So for an individual user, this is far cheaper, right? So you can go for $10 per user per month, this pro license, okay? It's cheaper, okay? So compared to other tools, the cost is so cheaper. So that is also the reason why most of the customers, they are running after Power BI. Guys, believe me or not, I was part of pre-sales team as part of TCS. And we were the one talking to the customers directly to give the solutions. And I have seen most of the customers now, they are started migrating their the Tableau reports to Power BI. As I told you, Power BI is self-service tool, and that is also the reason why the customers are running after this. And importantly, the number of features offered by Power BI is very high. Okay. For example, if you want to connect to Oracle, or if you want to connect to SQL Server or MySQL, or you want to connect to a folder, or you want to load all the folders related file in your Power BI desktop, or if you want to connect to any NoSQL database, Cassandra, or you want to connect to MarkLogic, right? MarkLogic, NoSQL database. You name any database, you name any NoSQL database, and you name any applications, right? You can even web data. You can bring the data from the cloud, from the website, and then you can load it into Power BI desktop. You can scrape the data from websites. You can bring in the data here. A lot of connectors are available. Okay, 100 plus connectors are available to connect to various type of files or systems. Okay. And apart from this, almost 150 plus visuals are available in Power BI Desktop. Okay, you can create, you can use lot of charts are available. And also when it comes to DAX, there is something called DAX, Data Analytics Expression. It's a built-in functions. Okay, it's all these functions are already available as part of Power BI software. All you need to do is all you need to know is how to use these functions. Lot of 100 plus functions or built-in functions, or hence you don't have to write lines and lines of code. But this topic is a little bit advanced, a little bit challenging to understand, but don't worry, I will make it as simple as possible. But this is very important topic. The interviews, they will ask more questions here, okay? So 100 plus visuals are available, visuals. In Power BI, they call charts as visuals. VISUALS, visuals. Okay, 100 plus visuals are available, 100 plus connectors are available. You can connect to any type of source system files, okay? And then 100 plus tax functions are available. So what else you needed, right? With Power BI, only the sky is the limit, okay? And you can do a lot of things with Power BI. The possibilities are endless with Power BI. So, okay, you might be asking, so Power BI is a Tableau is also very popular in the market. Most of the customers are using it. How Power BI is different from Tableau, right? Yes, lot of features, whatever the features it is available there, right? But still, right? So Power BI is far better when it comes to performance and various other features. Okay, and you can do data modeling here, all the things. But in Tableau, you cannot do data modeling everything. Okay, and as I told you, data connectivity, a lot of connectors are available, because of which most of the customers, they are running after Power BI. Next one is the Power BI architecture. So what I will do is, okay, a couple of people, right? So they raise their hand. Okay. So what we'll do is we'll continue the session tomorrow. Don't miss out tomorrow's session. We'll start by 9:10 p.m. tomorrow night. And we will discuss about the Power BI architecture and its components in detail. And then we will see how we can install all the software, everything. And also I'll walk you through how to, log into my website, how to access the course, everything in tomorrow's session, where to download the data files, everything we'll discuss in tomorrow's session. And I believe all of you are able to follow my session, right? You have any questions or any concerns, you let me know. Okay. If you think I'm a bit faster, but guys, don't worry. In the upcoming session, we'll go in a very, very slow pace. But whatever I discuss, just put it in mind. We will upload the video. You can watch it. Watch it at least 1 or 2 times. Okay, that's all. Okay. Anyhow, we are going to discuss all these topics in detail in the upcoming sessions. But you need to attend all these sessions till they don't drop out in between. If you drop out, you are in trouble, because you will have off knowledge by not attending all the sessions. And if you get placed by chance, the expectations are very high, you will not be able to sustain the momentum. Yeah, నేను తెలుగులోనే మాట్లాడతాను అప్పుడప్పుడు. Since today being the first session, Telugu, Tamil ఏం பேசுறேன். Since today being the first session, right? I just use the common language English. Okay, and if you cannot understand, please raise your hand. Don't know. So we all like family. Okay, don't think. Don't have shy. Nothing here. Yeah, get it clarified then and there. Okay, the chat window is there. See, look here. I unmuted now, and you need. If you have any questions, you can ask me. Okay, I'm going to wrap up the session. I'm done today's session, because a couple of them raised their hand, right? So they want to. And they have some other calls. Okay, night time also some people they work. And you have any questions, we have 10 or 15 more minutes. I'm going to spend 10 or 15 more minutes with you all. Any questions? Yeah, with the job prospects, everything, we'll discuss it tomorrow. Okay, because I thought we can complete a little early. It's already 11 o'clock, close to 11. Okay, we'll discuss everything in the job opportunities. Sai Sudha, the plenty of opportunities. You don't have to go by my word. You can go and check it in Naukri. But remember one thing very clearly: when it comes to the software industry, if you wanted to sell your profile, your resume, you need to have minimum 3 to 4 skill sets. Okay, more the skill sets you have it, your salary is more. The organization, the enterprise will think that you are going to be an asset if they recruit you. That you will do it later. Okay, let's not become joker of all, master of nothing. Okay, first we will learn Power BI. You will learn Power BI and SQL thoroughly, and then we will jump into other topics. Okay, but with Power BI and SQL itself, people, my students got placed with very high salary, unbelievably. They're all getting very high salary. Even I thought, you will not, some guys, right? I thought you will not get 14 lakhs, because his salary was 5.3 lakhs. But 14 lakhs he got it. How he got it? Counter offer. There is something called counter offer. What is that? For example, you clear the interview with one company, right? So fine, after much negotiation, your salary, 12 lakhs. And you cleared in another interview with another employer, but he takes some time to come back to you, right? But in the meanwhile, you got an offer from the first employer for 12 lakhs. Okay. The other employer, he came back to him, and are you available? You are shortlisted. And this guy told, boss, now you are telling I got the offer letter. Now you are too late. No. You tell me how much they are offering. Show me, send me the offer. We will give you more. So, and then this guy, they said, right, they are giving 12, we'll give you 30. No. If you give 14, I'll come. I will not come. Okay, and finally, see, the first project was, had we put him in the first project, he would have been under our payroll. With the interest of the employee, we thought better you can move to the other employer. Okay, the other employer where he can give more salary. Okay, you go and join this. He joined with Adidas, 14 lakhs. We have many success stories. Okay, any of certain things we cannot discuss, upfront, right, in the public forum. Certain things we'll discuss it, we'll have to discuss it offline. Okay, in the interest of you only. Okay, you and me, everyone. Okay. By the way, thanks for all your patience. I think you don't have any questions as of now, right? Fine. We will upload the watch. We will upload the video tomorrow our daytime, because our people, to Saturday, Sunday night time they don't work. During the weekdays they work. And if you guys have any questions during the weekdays, right? So lunchtime I'll be available. I can give some excuses. Okay, you can contact me during the lunchtime.